Welcome back. You are still watching Nedbank Business Watch. Today we continue the conversation on sustainability with Biogas Investment, a 100% Eswatini-owned company pioneering portable and wastewater treatment solutions to venturing into renewable energy generation. Joining me rather to share the story as a company is Sibusiso Mkhwana, who is the Director Technical Biogas Investment. A very good afternoon to you and thank you so much. How are you doing?
Thank you so much. I'm very well, thank you.
Right. I'd like to kick things off easily. Biogas, what is Biogas? What service are you providing as a company?
Okay, thank you. Biogas is a company, as you have mentioned, 100% Eswatini owned, established in 2013. So what we offer is water and wastewater treatment, but many people will ask why you call yourself Biogas. Yes. So Biogas is it's basically methane coming out from mostly industrial wastewater. So the plan was to treat industrial wastewater called effluent with the view of then harnessing biogas. So the biogas can actually be used by the industries, or you can even use it domestically for cooking, boiling water, things like that. So we were trying to look at how can we monetize wastewater treatment, because at the moment wastewater treatment is actually expensive for industries. Yes.
You've identified quite the gap in the market. How did you come about having to, as a company, deciding that you're going to open shop and provide the kind of service that you do?
Okay. If I can take you back a little, I used to work for the Eswatini Water Services as an instrument technician. So while I was working there, I was responsible for metering effluent that goes to wastewater treatment plants. So I could see how much, or the gap, to say, if we can assist industries to pre-treat their effluent before it goes to Eswatini Water Services, wastewater, we can reduce the organic loading and also the requirements, heavy requirements by the municipality to treat their water. So we thought, let us come in there, but we needed to come in a way that will be unique and cost effective, something that is sustainable. So that is why we're targeting waste streams that will have a big potential to produce the biogas, so that their companies, the producers, can actually use to subsidize their fuel like coal on their boilers.
Right. How have your solutions impacted perhaps both your residential and industrial clients in Eswatini?
Okay, thank you. The ones that we have assisted, which is quite a number of them, we can already count, they have actually seen a reduction on their, I would call, penalties by municipalities. If you dump highly concentrated effluents, you actually have to be penalized, because you, as the producer, you are fully responsible for your wastewater. So we have helped those companies to actually reduce the amount of contaminants or contamination that can be discharged to river bodies or to other municipal treatment plants. So that is how we've actually done that. And out of that, we've also looked at now treating for potable water or drinking water use. So we've actually worked, now we've actually pushed our service provision to another level, where we are helping companies both on the wastewater treatment and also on the potable water treatment.
Speaking of helping companies, can you perhaps share your journey as a business? Compare where you've started, how you started, to where you are now as an entity.
I would say it's not easy to start a company, especially if you want to start a business that will compete with big companies and also compete with the culture, because we actually, as users, we tend to adapt a culture to say this is how things are done. And when you come, remember, you have to come and solve a problem and also be cost effective. So usually those two things, they don't meet. But as a company and as a business person, you have to try and find a way of how you can make a very cost-effective solution, but also reach or meeting the quality that is desired or better. I always say, if you are an upcoming company, you must deliver, and deliver. You know, so it all takes a lot of strength, a lot of dedication, but we managed to do it. Hence, that's where we are today.
For any business, partnerships, especially partnerships with financial institutions, is very critical. And as a company, you do have a relationship with Nedbank. Can you highlight the role that Nedbank has played in supporting and actually having an impact to bring about a difference in your business?
I will actually say never ended when it comes to Nedbank, because we have, through the journey, you know, when you look for jobs, the biggest thing is also, do you have the capacity financially to do it? And when you are starting a company, usually you are very limited on financial muscle. Or even getting funds for that matter. They will ask you, do you have a balance sheet? What else do you have? Collateral, things like that. But with Nedbank, we have for now, you know, we are moving, we're able to execute our orders, we're able to execute all our jobs in time and without really looking, or rather, so we are really grateful to Nedbank, if I may say, because we have done now all our orders without fail, and we're doing it on time just because Nedbank came through for us.
Right. It's a unique space that you're operating in as a business, you know, talking sustainability and Nedbank really being there to support you as an entity. You ventured into energy generation. How do you see this contributing to the country's energy sector?
Okay, first of all, I'll just quickly tell you the journey, how we actually looked at the energy, because we are a water treatment company, but now you see us, we are also taking off energy. Water treatment is actually very energy demanding. Even today, if you look at water treatment, and you can have ways of drastically reducing your energy consumption, then you're actually positive. You know, you can monetize a water treatment. But so we then looked at other solutions. Like I said, the biogas was actually a way of reducing your energy bill, your electricity bill, by harnessing the biogas and reusing it in the same plant for when you're treating. So we have also engaged, and we took a venture to say, how can we help domestic and industries to reduce on their energy bills, which is where we are now. We have been looking at hydro, which is most of the part of the country, we have pockets of hydro possible areas, but they are not utilized, even at micro hydro stages. So that is small units of less than 10 kilowatt hour units, but they contribute more if you can actually have a small industry that can run with that. It monetizes that industry. But the biggest thing, I personally, I have worked in South Africa, and I have engaged with a lot of energy summits where other countries, which is common in Africa, we believe even here in Eswatini that might be happening, where a company like EEC supplies electricity, they've got a mandate. But in most cases, what we've seen, they supply domestic users way below, I would say, production cost or at how much they're buying it from. So that is a big loss. So we've actually came up with these solutions so that if these solutions are recognized even by these entities, to say they can minimize on those losses. For example, if they use our hybrid element, which has an ability to save 80% of energy usage by the domestic user. That will mean the companies, the suppliers' losses on domestic users can be reduced by 80%. So now you've reduced your losses by 80%, which is it's actually drastical if you actually reduce now to monetary terms.
Right. Few words. For a local company, you developed a flocculant, CT6C19. Can you break it down for us? Simplify. It's a big word.
Oh, yeah. The CT6C19 is actually a flocculant. A flocculant is a product that is used for drinking water treatment. So what you see, you throw water from the river. It's usually dirty. It has to be treated before it goes for consumption. So currently, in most companies, they will use aluminum sulfate. As you are going more green, aluminum sulfate, it's a metal, and it will have residual particles in your water, and it also introduces now metals to your water bodies. So the flocculant is actually a more organic product to treat water, and the advantage is it actually cleans or it helps, or it cleans your water way better than the aluminum sulfate. The performance, because what we did, we looked at all our competitors, or compared the suppliers that we are targeting, and then we actually blended a product that can outperform all of them, and which it has proven and is an accredited. We have it accredited by NSF 240, which is a standard for drinking water. So it's a very good product. We're still pushing it. The users, the ones that are using it, are very happy. It works from very low turbidities, which is almost clean water, to very dirty water, like brown water.
Right, so thank you very much. That was Sibusisa Mkhwanazi, Director Technical for Biogas Investment. That's actually a company, local company, 100% Eswatini owned, supported by Nedbank, while we're still talking all things sustainability. For now, we'll catch a break. After that, Nedbank Business Watch continues. Stay tuned.